Hello teachers, welcome to this live session. This is part 2 of the session Problems Faced by Facilitators in the Classroom. In the previous session, or like say in part 1, you have seen queries, problems shared by teachers, facilitators, and the solutions were also shared by experts. So let's have a look at the next one. Experienced collaborators will give you solutions to all the problems and queries. The next collaborator is Ms. Raksi Srivastava, 20 years of teaching experience at St. Joseph Senior Secondary School, Chandigarh. She received state commendation by Honorable Governor of Punjab on Teachers' Day. She is a YouTuber as well, and she has written her own solo book, Khanak Ehsason Ki. So now let's have a look at this problem. First of all, how to take care of slow approachers in classroom, how the assessment of students with distracted behavior can be done in the classroom. So these are the queries which are shared by a teacher from Goa, and we feel that it is good to share such doubts and queries so that the viewers will get an idea how we can come up with different solutions. So now let's have a look at this one.
Hello everyone, I'm Rashi Srivastava, an educationist working at St. Joseph School, Chandigarh. I have more than 20 years of teaching experience at foundational stage. I'm a poetess also, and I have my YouTube channel where I keep on posting the videos related to different fields like academics, poetry, singing, making craft with waste materials. So you can check out my YouTube channel Rashi Srivastava Creation, and Facebook page also with Rashi Srivastava. So there also I keep on updating the videos and shorts related to different fields of education, of life, right? Now coming to education part. In this process, we came up with the query like how to take care of the slow learners in the classroom. So first of all, we have to understand who are the slow learners. Slow approachers in a classroom are the students who learn at a slower pace than their peers, require additional time to understand and process information. They struggle to keep up with the lesson due to various challenges. They need repeated explanation, clarifications, and reinforcement. They exhibit difficulty with comprehending complex concepts, retaining information, completing assignments on time, and participating in class discussions. Now we will discuss how to take care of slow approaches in the classroom. So I will tell you some strategies that we can follow for slow approaches in the classroom. Differentiated instruction. First of all, identify individual needs through assessments and observations. Then modify instruction to accommodate different learning styles, like they can be visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Provide leveled text, worksheets, and activities catering to diverse abilities of the students. Offer them extra support through one-on-one sessions, peer mentoring, or small groups. Encourage self-paced learning using technology, worksheets, or learning centers. Then we can have scaffolded learning. Break complex tasks into manageable bite-sized chunks. Provide scaffolding learning like modeling, guided practice, independent practice, and feedback. And encourage them every time regularly. Use visual aids, diagrams, and charts to facilitate understanding. Offer frequent check-ins and progress monitoring. Adapt instruction to meet individual needs, gradually increasing independence. Then we can have inclusive and supportive classroom environment. Always foster a positive, non-threatening atmosphere, promoting risk-taking. Encourage peer support and collaboration through group work. Celebrate small successes and progress no matter how incremental. provide emotional support and empathy through active listening, empathetic responses, positive reinforcement, and involve parents, guardians through regular updates and progress reports. Additional strategies can be learning centers, technology integration, graphic organizers, learning journals, flexible grouping, extra time for assignments and tests. So, by implementing these approaches, teachers can create an inclusive and supportive environment catering to the diverse needs of slow approachers and promoting their academic success. Now, coming to the second query, teachers are always puzzled about how to do the assessment of the students with distracted behavior in the classroom. So, first of all, we have to understand who are the students with distracted behavior. The students with the distracted behavior typically exhibit common characteristics like difficulty in sustaining attention, easily sidetracked by surroundings or thoughts, frequently switching between tasks, struggling to complete assignments, displaying restlessness, and difficulty in following instructions, avoiding tasks requiring mental effort, exhibiting impulsive behavior, and they show difficulty in self-regulating emotions. So here are some innovative pedagogical methods. Discuss about it. We can have focus meter, a self-assessment. For this, create a visual focus meter chart with 5-10 levels. Students rate their focus level at the start and end of each lesson. Encourage reflection on factors influencing focus like sleep, breakfast. Use data to identify patterns and triggers. Develop personalized focus enhancing strategies. Then we can have distraction diary. Provide students with a digital or paper-based distraction diary. Ask students to record instances of distraction, triggers, and coping strategies. Review diaries regularly, offering feedback and guidance. Identify common distraction patterns and develop classroom interventions. Encourage students to reflect on progress and adjust strategies. Then we can have stay on task challenge. Design a series of tasks with varying levels of complexity and distraction. When students complete tasks while navigating intentional distractions like background, noise, etc., assess students' performance, noting strategies used to maintain focus, then provide feedback and adjust instruction to enhance self-regulation skills. Encourage peer support and discussion on effective focus strategies. Additional strategies can be mindfulness exercises, movement breaks, technology integration, parent-teacher conferences, cognitive behavioral therapy techniques. So by incorporating these innovative methods, educators can creatively assess and support students with distracted behavior, promoting academic success and socio-emotional growth. So I hope these strategies would be helpful for you, and you can mold it, customize it according to the needs, capabilities, and situation of the classroom environment and the learning styles of the children. Stay connected, stay safe, and my YouTube channel is Rashi Srivastava Creations.
Wonderful. So this is very good to understand that how we can implement different strategies to do the assessment of those children who are actually observed to be distracted or having a distracted behavior in the classroom. So in our panel, we have next collaborator, Ms. Sapna Sharma. She's a proprietor with Chitrani, a master trainer with All India Educators Forum, and an advocate for STEAM education or STEAM. She collaborated with schools and community organizations to enhance STEM-based learning. and she has almost 8 years of experience to mature and learn STEAM-based learning. So now we have our next problem, or you can say query, which is being shared by few teachers from Rajasthan. Is STM a costly affair for schools having low? Okay, so now this is something which is really coming into my mind as well when I hear this name, STEAM or STEAM or STEM. So, how this STEAM or STEM is aligned with new education policy is again a question coming into our mind. So, now let's have a look at the expert advice and what is the solution for this, or what's the answer or POV of the expert. Let's have.
Teachers, I'm Sapna Sharma Bhagwat. I am a learning and development professional with over 20 years of experience ranging from educational institution and corporate, and now working as an entrepreneur. I'm also a master trainer at AIEF and an advocate for STEAM education. STEAM. I find it a crucial topic to discuss in this modern teaching because it builds a future of hands-on learning. So for the first question, is STEM a costly affair for schools having low budget? No, it is not a costly affair, but doing these STEAM exercises will require some basic material which are easily available and does not cost much. For instance, a simple experiment for making a bridge and testing its strengths with different shapes. All you required are some ice cream sticks and a pencil. But what you learn is the science behind building a bridge, the technology used, and the art of building the bridge. For the second question, how STEAM and NEP goes together? Here is how it happened. STEAM education aligned well with NEP 2020. Both emphasize a holistic and multidisciplinary approach to learning, encouraging critical thinking, creativity, and problem solving skills. NEP promotes experiential learning, which is a core aspect of STEAM through hands on projects and a real world application. The inclusion of arts in STEAM foster creativity and innovation, aligning with NEP's goal of nurturing well-rounded individuals. NEP also support a early introduction of technology and coding, which are the integral part of STEAM education. Additionally, both NEP and STEAM aims to make education inclusive and accessible, ensuring that all students have the opportunity to engage in meaningful learning experience.
Wonderful. So I believe that yes, STEAM based learning or STEM based learning is completely aligned with new education policy, because there we have an objective of critical thinking, problem solving skills, encouraging students to go into those situations and come out from those practical situations, and learn something new, by their own resources. And that is what the question is, whether STEM based learning is involving so much money into it. So it is not at all like that. From various simple resources, we can, create those, we can do those experiments which are actually into the module of STEM-based learning. So this is again a wonderful one. Let's move ahead. Again, one query or problem shared by a few teachers from Kerala. How to handle students showing biting behavior. Okay, So this is something which is quite visible in foundation years and elementary years, of course. And let's have a look at the expert advice.
Well, the question is how to handle children with biting behaviors. Yes, children have this biting behavior, and this habit comes into them from the very toddling age. Actually, this is a habit that usually children have when they start teething because their gums feel itchy, irritating, and since they're not able to express themselves, they start biting things, whatever is available, they start biting those things, and they try to soothify their gums with it. And if this habit is not noticed at a very small age, then it becomes a habit for them. And then slowly this habit turns for those defensive modes, like, they take this habit to be a defensive mode when they are frustrated, they are angry, then they start biting people for it. They take out their frustration by biting some other child or someone else, and they show their frustration that they did not like a particular thing happening. And if something is not going according to them, according to their mood swings, so this becomes one habit for them. So it is very important that there's a check on the habit that the child is inculcating at a very small age. Then when a child is into this habit, we need to observe when does this child do such things, like, what triggers him to bite somebody, what is it that really frustrates him, so fumes him up, he gets into that angry mode, because these are tantrums that the child is throwing. It could be just to get something, approved for, or then seek attention for, because these days we know that both the parents are working parents in most of the houses. So the children are, lacking with the attention that they need to get from the parents. So sometimes it also happens that they are trying to give attention, and in that they take out the frustration by biting somebody. Now this could become very dangerous if this habit is followed in school, in the classroom, and they happen to bite some child in the class. So then the consequences are different, because that child also, that child's parents might also complain. So best thing is to find out what triggers the child over there. Try to involve the child in different activities. Try to mentally soothe the child. Try to involve him in many such things where he's mentally busy with few activities, and he does not have to think about this frustrative moves or triggers of his moods. And slowly and gradually, when the child is inculcating these habits, he will surely come out of these biting behaviors. So it is very important that we make an observation chart, see how frequently this happens, what are the points that he really triggers that to bite somebody, and then accordingly put him into those activities. Keep good communication with him, talk to him, be a good listener to him. Maybe by you giving time to him can soothe his mood swings. So then talk to his parents, engage activities along with parents, ask parents also to give equal amount of time to him, and slowly and gradually, yes, it will work. And I think this is the best way that we can come out with for a child to bring him out of this biting behavior. Thank you.
Wonderful. So I really, I'm into this thing that, yes, of course, it is very important that the parents should cooperate with the teacher, and the parents should understand the need of the child as well. And the collaboration is definitely required. When we see such traits in the classroom, we do our observation and we share with the parents, and in that case, it can be, can be taken into concern at the same point of time, so that it will not give birth to the next level. Okay, so here is the next one. I believe this is a very simple one I've taken, shared by a few teachers from Chandigarh. This is less organizers in classroom or less storage space. So I believe this is a very common one, and we teachers face this kind of problem in our classroom. And for classroom management, definitely we need organizers, we need storage space. So when we teach our children to reuse and recycle, so this is a very simple one, which we can definitely do in our classroom. We can use such cartons in the classroom for organizing our stuff. And of course, icing on a cake is when you do color coding, then you will definitely get all your stuff well organized in your storage. And if the capacity of the storage is less, then also by color coding, we will definitely be able to accomplish to organize our all resources in a proper manner. So I believe this is all for today. Both the parts are having so many common and uncommon queries, and we have shortlisted few out of so many, and we keep on sharing such sessions with you. Keep on sharing your queries on abcteaching875@gmail.com. Stay connected, check the description box for all the important links, and have a good journey in your career of teaching the children. Bye bye and take care.